Buying a property through a limited company has become very popular over the last few years, but what actually is it? In this video, we're going to go through how it could be possible for you to buy a property through your limited company and what it actually is.
So, what actually is a limited company buy-to-let?
A limited company buy-to-let is a property held in a special purpose vehicle, also known as a SPV, which consists of either one shareholder or one director, and they can actually be the same person.
So, why would you hold a property in a limited company?
Private landlords who operate as individuals have seen an increase in their tax bill due to the changes in the buy-to-let tax laws. And as a result, there's been a growth in the number of limited companies set up to manage buy-to-let rental portfolio. Properties held in a limited company haven't been privy to tax changes imposed on buy-to-lets since 2017. So holding residential investments in a limited company may be a more tax efficient way for you to hold property. We do urge you to seek urgent tax advice if you are planning on holding property within a limited company.
So, what types of mortgages and properties can be held within a limited company?
So it can be anywhere from your standard buy-to-let, which is on one AST, house of multiple occupation, which is more than one student or professional living in a household, holiday let, which is a property rented out, for example, on Airbnb, corporate leases, where you rent it out for a number of years to a large employer who in turn will rent it out to their employees. Social housing leases, so for example, if you're renting it out to the council and in turn the housing DSS tenants. Developers selling properties that they've built and wanting to retain them. And then you've got your semi-commercial properties, so you've got residential dwelling upstairs and for example, some sort of commercial, i.e. a takeaway, downstairs. One of the common questions we get asked is, do you need a number of trading years history in order to form a limited company buy-to-let and hold residential property? The answer is no. No trading history is required, so it can actually be a newly formed company with, should we say, 1 day of trading, and you can actually buy residential investments.
So, ensure the relevant SIT code has been provided to company's house. The SIT code defines the nature of the business, so check out the video description below to look at what SIT codes you need for a limited company buy-to-let. You also need to make sure that you have a bank account opened and ready for the mortgage application, and that bank account needs to be for that limited company. So the documents that you require for a limited company buy-to-let application. The first thing that the lender needs is your own ID. The next thing you need is, if the company is trading, a bank statement for that limited company. The lender may also potentially need your personal bank statements and also proof of income. Also, if it is a purchase, the final thing that the lender may need is proof of deposit.
If you're going to own 4 or more mortgage properties on completion, the lenders will define you as a portfolio landlord. What that essentially means is that the lenders will need to do a bit more underwriting on yourself. They will require the following documentation in addition to the documents mentioned previously. They are business plan, assets and liability form, and a property schedule. A broker will tend to complete this with you or for you. The process for acquiring a property through a limited company is similar for when you're buying property through personal names. Lenders will credit check and assess each director and shareholder on its own merit. This is because you're given a personal guarantee on completion.
We hope you found this information useful. For more information, head over to our next video.